of the issue. Let me explain you about before going to start the today's session. What was the issue? Why system was unable to print the dunning notices? Okay, anyhow, this document which I am going to place in our SharePoint drive, you can access from there. Okay, so the detailed documentation which I have prepared. Let us go through the step by step. What was the issue? Okay, so yesterday we have executed the dunning. Okay, so now the system was throwing this error. Okay, the printout was terminated. Okay, the reason, what was the reason why system was unable to print that one? If I went to the inside of that one, the deep analysis, then what I found that one, see, form number, form F150 done -01 does not exist. This is the root cause of the issue. Okay, why system is throwing this error from where this document is pertaining. Okay, so in order to identify the error, go to the below path and check whether the dunning form is available or not. So in this dunning run, system is telling that F10-01 does not exist. Okay, so this is the error. Okay, so now in order to identify the dunning forms, what we need to do here, just go to this path. Okay, financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable, dunning, printout, assign dunning forms. Come here, select the dunning procedure. Okay, this is our dunning procedure, what we have created, Z0SG. Okay, and double click on the forms. Okay, so here, if you click here, let me show you all this, what I have shown. SPRO, financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable, business transactions, dunning, then basic settings of dunning, then come to the printout here, assign dunning forms. Click on this one. Now, this is our dunning procedure of Z0SG. Okay, Z0SG. Then select this one, click on the forms. Okay, then give the company code Z0SG. Here, these are the forms. The yesterday, if you see here, the form what I was assigned here, ZF150-done-01. If you see here, yesterday's as per yesterday, okay, I have deleted that one also. Okay, after correction, if you see here, give the company code Z0SG and click on the form drop down option, then check whether the assigned forms F150-done-01 is available, 01, 02, 03, 04. Okay, the forms 4 levels, what we have configured here, the same 4 levels. If I go inside of this one, okay, just execute here. Come down, see, these are the standard SAP delivered forms. From this list, you can select anyone, okay, based on the country specific, but make sure that the form should be there in the language of English. Then only, okay, it will print, it will suitable for you. Otherwise, if you select anything, if let us assume if you select this one, it will select in different languages, okay, based on the language what SAP has given here. Before going to assign this form, you need to make sure that whether the form is available or not in language English. Okay, so English it is available. You can obviously you can choose this one. Okay, so now come down bit step by step here. If I come down, see now F150-done-01 it is there. But what we have assigned yesterday, so as per the error, if you see here, F150-done-01. This form, it is not available in the system. That could be the reason system was throwing that error, was not able to print that one. Okay, from this one, what I have done, I have changed the form F150-done-01. Then see the how to identify that one. Okay, so this is the way. Okay, and it has been maintained in language English. Then see the description as per the checking for dunning notice Z0SG, we have assigned the dunning form F150-done 01. But the dunning form is not available in the list and we assigned the wrong form. Okay, instead of assigning this one. Due to the fact the system unable to print the dunning output. If you see here, this was there as per yesterday. Okay, so now after changes forms from F150-done to F150_done 01. Now let us see the results here. Dunning printout has been completed here. The dunning history 37. Okay, Z0 SG05. Let me show you this one. Turning forms, right? Z0 S05. Let me select this one. See this 50 Z0 SG505. This is what I am talking about. Dunning printout is completed successfully. Let me go to the dunning history and show you that one, how the dunning is been. Okay, now it is working successfully here. Okay, anyhow, I will run one more scenario. Okay, but I just want to show you what was the issue. This is the dunning notice, what system has been generated here. Okay, I'll explain one by one. Now, see, this is what the customer, now the printout, okay, printout, if you go and print out, it will pop up the what we have seen the PDF document. This is what the root cause of the issue. What I will do, I will place this in detail document, but this is the one of the best way to analysis. Okay, so we have to do, if something in between, if we will get any error, don't leave over there. Okay, don't stop the new thing. Try to understand the functionality of the system. Why system is not able to, okay, in this scenario, why system is not able to print the document properly. Okay, so we have to do the investigation. This is the way how you need to, okay, start from now itself, improve your analysis. Here, insert, create customer master and assign turning procedure. Turning procedure. Then 2 would be post invoices, 3 would be perform dunning run. Okay, then let's see the one by one. Let me create one custom D01, give the company code, select the local customers, then enter here. Okay. Here we can give the name, any name here. Give here. Then street is a industrial street. I'll give 34 postal 3. Hyderabad. I'll give country is a India. Then let me go to the company code data and key the reconciliation account. Sundry data services. Give the sort key here. Come to the correspondence. Okay. Payment terms information. Give the payment terms which you want. Then correspondence. Select the dunning which we have created for this company code Z0SG. Then save it. 22 document post with the reference. Only the thing is that here the customer should be changed here. The right customer we have to select. Then apart from that, everything should be same. This is the customer. Okay, 15th of June. Post this document. This is the document. Then another document is this is the document with the reference. Select the proper customer. Then enter and save it. Then post one more document. The document. Then this is the customer. Enter. Save it. Okay, now let me come back here. Let me select the proper customer. Because see now, better flow group, what we have created, what we have used customer. Now you can see here, there are 3 line items are exist in this customer master data. Okay, 3 open items. Let me execute dunning for this customer. Go to transaction code F150. Then give the dunning date, today's date, 2023. Okay, identification change if you want, you can change it 09. Enter. Come to the parameters. Dunning date, what should be your dunning date when you are running? Select this one. Dunning document posted up to, select this one. Company code. Then select the customer, Butterflow group. See, sorry, Better Flow group. This is the customer what we have used. Then come to the free selection. Don't select anything here. Additional log. Select the customer again. Then enter and save it. Parameters were maintained. Now you could see this message. Let me execute. Schedule the dunning. Select start immediate option. Then click on the select. Okay, now here the okay. Let's here in this customer master we can able to see there are 3 open line items are there. Out of these 3 line items, which are the line items for which line items the system is generating the dunning notice? How we will come to know? Okay, if you want to see them, then come here, click on the changes here, then just company code. Okay, if you want, you can give company code and just execute here. See now, these are the 3 line items which are there in this dunning run. Okay, so now let us assume you would like to block this dunning. Okay, for this particular line item, if you want to block dunning for this particular line item, okay, how you can block here itself before going to execute dunning, here itself you can block it. Let me double click here. You can see here dunning block. You can select the appropriate reason. Okay, block reason. Okay, blocked by invoice verification. Let me select this one, anything. Okay, manual block due to the telephone payment advice, whatever it may be. Then select this one, then copy this one. So that by selecting this one, what system will do? System will not generate, I mean their document, it will get blocked here for dunning only. It's not for the payment. Because of that reason, the system will not generate the dunning notice here. Okay, just keep in mind this one. So I'll come back and I'll remove this one. Okay, just for your understanding only. Then don't do any changes. Okay, just come back here, come back. Okay, so the Dunning selection has been completed here. Now let me print out the Dunning print. Select the start immediate option, then printout option. Still it is running, Dunning printout is running. See, Dunning printout is completed. How we will come to know what kind of output the system has been generated? How we will come to know? Okay, let us see this one. Go to the Dunning history, give the company code here, and select the customer better flow group. Then here, if you want, you can select again further selection customer. D is a customer, then execute here. If you see here, only one line item which has been generated. Okay, Dunning level 1 where you can see the total line items where you can see 1,67,500 SGD. Let me click on this one. Okay, let me select this one, then click on the display Dunning notice. If you see here, inside of this Dunning, it consists of 3 documents. See, document number 11, 12, 13. The same documents what we can see here. 11, 12, 13. Now, how we can view the printout? Okay, how system has been printed. Let me go to the print preview. See now, company. Okay, this is a better flow group. Okay, what we have given address, company address. This is the first Dunning notice what we have printed here. See now, dear sir, ma'am, this is the standard SAP delivered text here. If you see here, this is the document number 11, 12, 13. Okay, when the document was posted in the system, amount of the document, due date, when the document was due. Okay, what is the arrears? How long the document is in open state? Okay, the Dunning level 1, what we have executed here. If you see here, total of due item. The total, if you see here, 1,67,500 only. But here, if you see here, the system is been added additional 50 SGD. What could be the reason? When we have configured the Dunning, the minimum charges in the minimum amount charges. So minimum charges for this Dunning 50. Because of this reason, the system has been included 50 SGD also here. So the total of due items which the customer has to make the payment 1,67,550 SGD. This is the amount, balance of the amount. This is what the Dunning level notice number 1. Okay, so now if you want to execute again Dunning notice 2, the next would be 14th of July only, because as per our configuration, every 10 days the Dunning has to execute here as per our configuration. Okay, so now every 10 days. Now let me go to here. (2023) company code, customer, additional log, customer. Let me select this one. Schedule run immediate, start immediate, 14/07/2023. Schedule immediately. Let us see changes, whether the system is picking or not. So, okay, all 3 line items. See, Dunning block here. If you see here, Dunning block. Okay, wherever you can see here, the Dunning block for each line item. Okay, the Dunning level 2, the dunning level 2, okay, which is executing here, the dunning log. Let me go back here. Let me, okay, so now let me release the dunning 14/07/2023. Let me print out sample printout. Let's see the dunning has been completed here. Go to customer and let me execute here. Because, okay, I will explain you the issue. What was the issue? Then 15th of July, go to the dunning printout, print preview. If you see here, date, okay, 15/7/2023, page number, your account number. Okay, this is setting. Now the completely the second dunning reminder notice description. If you see here, we have already sent you a reminder about the due date of our invoices. Okay, until now, however, we are unable to find any records of the incoming payment. In the during the explanation, what I have given here, if you see here, the communication for level 1, the communication would be a soft communication only. The level 2, the bit harsh the communication would be, and level 3 will be a again more harsh the communication. Again, if you go to the 4th level of dunning, then if you are not going to make the payment within the due date, then we will go for the, okay, legal action. We will take the legal action like that. It will be there in the 4th dunning level. This is what we can able to see here. See now the dunning charges, additional charges which are added here. Okay, because why the 14th was not able to executed. Okay, first let us understand this one. When we have executed the dunning 01, we have executed on 04 July 23. Then the same dunning 2, I mean dunning level 2, we were trying to execute 14th of July 23. So the difference between days here, exactly what will happen here is the, okay, 14th of July, sorry, 4th, okay, 5th, okay, 5, see, if you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly 10 days it will happen. But we must have, I mean, if you try to execute on the same day, okay, what will happen? System will not work. Okay, so now the next day of that dunning only, it will work. Okay, so now the line items has to overdue. So now that is the reason 15th of July dunning run, the system has been executed here. 15th when we have executed. Now let me come back here. Okay, I will show you dunning level 2 here. First, let us go and check the documents here. Refresh the documents. Each and every document, you need to identify when the last dunning was performed, what was the dunning level. This you need to make sure that one at document level, you need to identify this one. Okay, for each and every document, this has to be updated. See now 15th of July, dunning level 2. Now go to the customer master data. The similar log you can able to see into the customer master data also. Come to the correspondence. The last done 15/7/2023. Dunning level here. 2 level. Up to 2 levels we have performed. If you want to see the dunning areas, okay, so now you can able to see this information. Then, okay, so now for all the line items, we have performed the dunning. Let me go to here. In this print preview, I want to do, or I would like to add header information. Here, header, nothing is appearing. Header is a block. I mean, it's a blank information, what we are able to see here. Footer information also, nothing it is there. I would like to add header and footer here. How can I add the header and footer information here for this dunning procedure, for this company code specific? Because the company code to company code, the layout will be differ in the real time. It will not be the same because this is the standard SAP delivered layout. We are not going to use the same format in the real time. The reason being that the client will have a different requirements. Okay, in such situation, I would like to add company logo here. Let us assume the company logo and all will be added by the technical team, ABAP people. But now let us assume, let us understand, I want to add some header information and footer information. How can I add that information? Remember, this is a very important thing here to add header and footer information in dunning notice. Okay, follow the below steps. Then what you need to do, number one is if you want, then first go to transaction code SO10. Then second and define the, okay, let me, the first number one, go to transaction code SO10 and define the header, footer, texts and texts. Okay, here, which I am going to define here. Then the second thing is that then go to transaction code, S underscore ALR underscore 87001305 and assign the dunning texts to company code. Dunning texts are nothing but your header and footer texts to company code here. Company code. Then third, display the dunning notices in the dunning history. In the dunning history. Okay, let us do this one because this is the important setup. Let me go to the transaction code. If you see here, dunning letter, I mean level number 1 and level number 2. Okay, it's a completely blank information. Now, let me come back here. Go to transaction code first, SO10. Okay, always you can select the text should be ST. It's a standard text. Let me give one thing here. Z underscore. Okay, Z0 SG. I'll give here is the header. Okay, which I want to create the new text. Remember carefully here. Then click on the create. See now, from here to here, the page length. Okay, remember, don't enter the text from up to here, because after once the text will be reached here, then you can enter and you can enter in the drop down. Okay, make sure that one. Okay, this is the page layout. Then I will put it here is the Dunning header for sample printout. Okay, this is the then okay, this is the information what I would like to appear here. This is the header information. Let me save this one. Make sure that one what you have created text for the header. What we have defined here. This is the header what we have defined. Then footer. Let me create ZS Z0 SG. I'll create this one. Okay, with this name, the footer information which I am going to create here. Okay, or else do one thing. Set. Okay, fine. So this is the header. This is the footer information. Let me create the Z0 SG footer information. Footer. Okay, let me create this one. Okay, so now company code address I will give here is the industrial street, first main, fourth cross, then flat number I'll give just 302, then bank account number, let me give, then Swift, sorry, I'll give the IFSC code, SBIN 028. Okay, I'll give this information. Then instead of this one, I'll put it like this, collection stream. Notice. Collection stream. Okay, so now this is the footer information. Remember, let me go back here. Okay, come to the transaction code. What I have mentioned /n s underscore ALR underscore 87001305. Then enter. Give the company code. Here there are no header, there are no footers. Okay, which earlier one. Okay, click on the new entries. Identification, give the ST. Okay, from ST, what is the ST? This is the one, text ID. You can specify the identification. Okay, even if you come down here also, ST, it will be there, standard text. What is the header information which we have created? The header is this is the header. Then enter header. Footer, it's already opened that footer information. This is the footer. Copy this one and enter the footer information. Enter, then save it. See now this is been mapped for your company code. Let me come back here. Let us check here. Even it should appear which you have already executed. Okay, for the dunning letters also it should appear here. Now go to the dunning history. Select here. First, let us see the dunning level 1. Display the dunning notice. Level 1. Print preview. See now, dunning header for the sample printout. The header is appearing. Come down here and see here the footer information also, which is appearing here. Okay, in the footer, if you want, what you can do, if you want, you can insert the line above here. What you can do, then save it. See, now the line is not appearing here. If you see here above this footer, the line is not appearing here. Let me go back once again. Let me preview that one. Come down and check. See now the line also which is appearing here. This is how you need to map the header and footer information. If you want to do any changes here, dunning header, if you want to include any additional information, also you can able to do this one. This is what the dunning header and footer information. Okay, this is a very important even for interviews also. Sometimes they may ask you what would be the how to maintain dunning header and footer information. You need to in a position to answer the transaction code. You need to remember is the SO10 is the transaction code where you need to define your own texts. At the same time, then you need to assign that dunning texts to the your company code. Okay, company code to company code that will be differ. Okay, it will not be the same. Okay, dunning header for the sample printout, the same information because this is some layout adjustments. Okay, we can do changes here. Then let me come back. Okay, now let us understand the one more scenario. Now for this customers, what I have done, let me go here /n FBL 5N. For this customer, what I have selected, okay, what I have done, I should not supposed to run dunning for this customer because the customer is making payment on time and also at the same time this customer is categorized as a sensitive customers. Okay, so we should not send reminders again and again because the customer is making pay on time. I mean the payments are on time. So I would like to revert back the dunning what I have executed here. How can I revert back this dunning? Okay, because the dunning which is already updated at document level and my customer master level also. Okay, if I go here, both the levels it has been updated here. Okay, both the places, document line item level and customer master data level. In order to revert back the dunning, what we need to do here, there is remember this dunning which we have already executed. Now, in order to revert back the dunning procedure, dunning here, callback, go to the, see now this we have already performed. This is successfully, okay, we have seen. Now, go to the scenario when we executed wrong dunning for customers. Then, so now my requirement would be I do not want to execute the dunning for this customer. Then what you need to do in order to call back the dunning, revert back the customer, go to SC38 transaction code and key the program name. Okay. RFCO RFCG row RR14. This is the program and execute it. Let me go here. Go to transaction code SC38. Give the program. This is the program. Execute here. Dunning run. You must have to specify the dunning run here. Then what would be the identification? See now. Let me come back. This is the first identification. Okay. 4/7/2023. This is my identification here. Let me come back. Give the identification. Don't select this one. First, you can see whether the line items which are appearing or not. See, expected dunning date not in the document. Okay. So first, let us come back one by one. First, we'll reverse the level number 2. Okay. So when we have executed 15th of July, then this is the dunning identification. Then 15th of July, then the dunning identification would be this one. $11. Okay. Let me execute here. If you see here, okay, so these are the line items which are appearing. Then select the update run with the, okay, select update run with update to BSEG. Resetting of dunning run. If you see this program, execute here. Okay, update run only authorized users, enter user coding here. Okay, since even here, why the error is getting here? Only the authorized person can able to do this one. Even we do not have authorization, okay, in order to run this one. Okay, then program, even if I execute in background also, the system will perform the same way because this is the only the authorization related issue. Okay, this is the way how you need to, even if you go and check here. See now, this is the program spool. See now the same error what system is encountered here because of the authorization issue. Okay, we cannot able to perform this one since, but the way how we need to revert back the dunning which we have wrongly executed. This is the process how you need to execute this one. Okay. So fine. So we'll continue the session tomorrow. Okay, fine. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.